Hello, gamer family! Let us go over here. And we shall find our next hunt. Right there. What's this? I don't know. I think we go to that as a quest eventually. Yeah, this is an area we go eventually. Here's an area we are required to go eventually as well. And give me 1 second. I need to call my golden retriever. Copper, lay down. Just lay down. Thank you. Sorry. Excitement is happening upstairs. By excitement, I mean the puppy's being trained, and she heard the door open and was like, oh. But no, nothing exciting is happening for you, golden retriever senior. Alrighty. And this is another C rank. Is it in this group? Yep. Is it this whole swarm? That answers my question. It is.
They don't look happy.
Level 32, yeah, see? These guys are higher level than that B one that we did, because the B was 30. So, yeah, it's justified in doing that one first. And this one's whole challenge, what? Because of there being a bunch of them? But I also have lots of fun AoE crap. Like that. Which... Oh. Okay. I'll admit, that was a little bit of a shock. I wasn't expecting that much pain and chaos, but also, they're already almost all dead, so unless there's more of them, this is going about the way I would have, not as well as I would have hoped, but still really good. And I don't really feel the need to go buy more potions anyways, because I still have more potions than I would have had before I did that quest. So, feels like a pretty win-win for me. Yeah, that's it. That was it. 2 minutes, 23 seconds in. We've already found this place and killed them all. Let's finish off the side quests, and then we'll continue on to the main game. There's 4 quests over.
Peace at last.
There are going to be 4 side quests. I'll just get rid of that. Over here. This one's kind of in the way. That we kind of in the way. So we'll do it then. And then there's 3 more that'll unlock in the town. And then we're really just on the run to finish the second act of this game. It's within sights. Which is crazy to think about. Like, it's there.
Take notice of wealthy men. Shouldn't be too hard to track down Karen's collector.
The whole mother crystal gone.
Like, but we're there, essentially. We're at the end of the act, essentially. We're just doing all the extra stuff.
My reputation will be ruined. Ruined!
Calm yourself, Lord Ignac, I beg of you, before you do yourself a mischief.
Pardon the intrusion, but...
Out! Get out! I paid for these rooms so I wouldn't be disturbed. Leave me be!
Please, allow me to apologize. His lordship is going through a difficult time, and he's never been fond of guests arriving unannounced.
Radim! Get rid of the filthy oaf this instant!
Very good, Lord Ignac. Would you mind stepping outside for a moment?
I'm sorry if I've caused you any trouble.
That? Oh, no. That's just how his lordship is. Though the morning's events have left him somewhat fractious. He has been dispossessed of his luggage, you see. The thieves also made away with a considerable amount of coin. Coin the innkeeper will soon be keen to collect.
I don't suppose a certain blade was among the stolen items. A single-edged sword. It was purchased from a merchant friend of mine.
Ah, you know Lady Karen. Yes, I'm afraid it was.
Then I'll retrieve Lord Ignac's luggage. But I have one condition.
You have but to state it. You are welcome to anything that is within my power to grant.
I want an audience with Lord Ignac. A few minutes should be enough. Then I'll be on my way.
A condition I would be a fool to refuse. Of course, you shall have your audience.
I don't suppose you saw where the thieves went.
I did not, no. Though some discreet inquiries made on his lordship's behalf mean that I know where you might find them. The bandit's bed. Every ill-gotten coin in Dalamil is said to pass through that disreputable corner of the Valcroy.
And that's where I'm heading.
I shall speak to Lord Ignac in your absence, and arrange for an audience upon your triumphant return.
That will be very kind of you.
Farewell, and best of luck.
Righty. Yep, I knew we'd be going up there eventually. I think it's probably fastest to warp there and then do it. There's a little bit more in the northern Velcroy that we'll go to later, but so we won't like explore or anything. Again,
Good girl.
I think that's one of my biggest complaints about the game. There really is no incentive to just explore the world. Like pretty much every place you have to go to one time or another for quests, and that's really the only reason to ever go to a lot of places. There's not a lot of things to find throughout the world. There's really just some items every once in a while, but none of them are really, again, worth really exploring for, which is a bummer. But sometimes that's just how it is, I suppose. Am I going the right way? Yeah. I need to go a little bit more this way. Can I? Okay, at least I can get up there. I was actually worried about that. Then I could probably do that? Okay, cool. And there we go. Now I can kind of see it inside. What our enemy level are y'all? 23, I think? I didn't see it. I had to guess. These guys should be more appropriate level, though. But yeah, I wish there was a reason to come over here besides this one singular side quest. We're going over here once for this quest, and we'll never be back over here again. And if we never did this quest, there would be literally no point in going over here at all, which I think that's a problem. I think this is a great game, but that is a huge problem. Oh, no conversation? I'll make it easier. Is it already down to just this one guy? Boom! I hate that I don't have invincibility frames, and like when I'm mid-animation. Whoopsie. Okay. Well, that was a stupid build. But hey, at least I don't have to worry about wasting a potion, because my limit will heal me up anyways. It's really nice, really nice. Well, the Inflames and Rebirth do that, so again, broken record. I don't need no potions. I ain't a little weakling. I'm a big, strong, hot man. Boom. Oh yeah, I'm at 3, 4. Oh, what? I thought I was... Now I'm at 4. Boom. Precision strike him. Oh, okay. I thought he was gonna flip me. Oh, I thought I was about to just, oh well. You're about to be usable. There we go. Perfect. I like that because it kind of like works like Gaujin and just like shoots up the thing. Is that a level up? Is that finally the level up I've been craving, fiending for this level up? And it's finally here. Because, like, I made a joke about it, like, in one of the first episodes, like, it's so nice right now where I, like, level up like crazy, but now it's just, like...
This must be Ignac's luggage.
Rare.
Nothing seems to be damaged. All right. Let's get it back to Dalamil.
Oh, I like how it just warps me right there.
I hear I have you to thank for the return of my effects. What shall I call you, my good man?
Wyvern. Glad to make your acquaintance.
A formidable name indeed. Well, Wyvern, I appear to be in your debt. Radim here tells me you wished for an audience. Is that all?
A few moments of your time should suffice, yes.
You're a peculiar fellow, Wyvern. All right, speak.
Master Wyvern was wondering if you could tell him about a certain single-edged sword you recently acquired.
Oh, a true work of art, that one. Karen drove me hard on the price, but I would have sold her Radim here to get my hands on that sword. It was made in the Outer Isles, far beyond the Twins, and is used exclusively by the practitioners of a unique school of swordsmanship. They believe no combat should ever exceed a single strike, and hone their blades to such perfection that none ever does. Each sword is made for that one perfect stroke, and for that stroke only. They crack upon a second blow. There's a brutal sort of beauty to it, really.
But how do they hone such an edge?
Fine question. Why, they use a whetstone, of course. Whetstones, rather. A whole array of them, ranging from the coarse to the fine. 10,000 licks with the sharpening stone, then 10,000 more. But it is the final stone which lends the blade its legendary sharpness. A mineral quite foreign to this great realm of ours. And that is the key. The secret ingredient. Wyvern, it occurs to me that my little lecture is hardly equal to services rendered. Take this, together with my regards. The very stone of which I spoke, far rarer among collectors than even the blade itself, and a far more fitting payment.
Thank you.
Pardon the intrusion, my lordship. However, it is long past time we prepared ourselves to depart.
So it is. I am locked in bitter competition with a rival collector of curiosities. I am one step ahead of the unscrupulous scoundrel, but he is hard at my heels.
Are there many other collectors out there?
Too many to count, but only one do I consider my nemesis. Lord Byron Rosfield. And is a perennial thorn in my side.
I can imagine.
Farewell, Wyvern. May our paths cross again. Radim, we mustn't dawdle.
I just love little world building like that.
I think his lordship is rather taken with you, Master Wyvern. Thank you again for your assistance. Coming, my lordship. I'll be right there.
There's a little tiny, like, flavor of, like, oh yeah, Lord Byron Rosfield. Is that
Trust Uncle
random
Byron
guy's
to
rival?
find such an interesting rival. Now, let's see what Blackthorn makes of this whetstone, shall we?
Boom! And that is yet another quest completed. I'm just on a roll. I'm just that awesome.
Sorry for the wait. But hopefully you'll agree it was worth it.
You learned something about that sword then?
I did better than that.
Boom, kaboom, boom.
Aye. A whetstone.
Yes. But not one you'll find anywhere in Valisthea.
No wonder I couldn't get the same finish on the grinding wheel. One hit and all done, eh? Might not be so bad if all you ever fought were duels. But good luck on the battlefield. Your second opponent would be your last, no matter how good you were.
Even so, is there some way it could be used to give the curse breakers an edge?
I think so, yeah. With this whetstone and the right kind of steel, I could probably even make a twin of the blade that rattled me. but there'd be no replacing this little rock once I worn it down to a sliver. I reckon we get a dozen swords from it, if that. Swords that the curse breakers wouldn't know how to wield properly, and that would see them through a single fire piece. Nah, no point trying to copy that thing. Be about as much use as a wax anvil. But finishing our blades with a whetstone this fine, now that's something to consider. And what's finer than fallen masonry, eh? Or more hard-wearing, for that matter. Just imagine it. Good Valisthian steel with an edge as sharp as any found in the Outer Isles. I won't make a copy, nah. I'll make something much better.
I'm sure the curse breakers will be delighted. Just don't push yourself too hard.
Don't you worry about me, sunshine. I've been working day and night since I was half your age, and I'll still be here when you're long gone. Hey, thanks, Clive. I mean it. I owe you one, August too. It's good to know someone's looking out for me.
You'll be happy to hear you said that.
And I'll see that my debt to you's paid. First new blade I make's got your name on it. You come and find me when you've got the materials.
All right? I will.
Boom, boom, boom. One more quest left. I gotta fix that goat's problems. The little flump. Oh, and Excalibur. I might be able to get that now, because I think I remember being able to instantly craft Excalibur last time I played it. Excalibur's cool because it's like a... I don't know if this is true, but I believe Excalibur is a blade that's in every single Final Fantasy. I feel like I see it in every game. I don't know if it actually, I don't know if it actually is in every, but I feel like it is.
You a good while.
So yeah, we're actually able to craft that one. Can we... No, we can't make it better. That's
And?
it's good looking blade, good looking blade. Cool. That means we just have one more bad boy. I almost went to the wrong way, so we just have one more bad boy. Okay, yeah, this is the closest. I mean, we're right by a shop. I might as well get potions, I guess, huh? Like, it's right here, so.
And what can I do for you?
Hey, yeah, see, like, I went, pretty much all the stores, like, sell, like, Karen sells more, but, like, pretty much everything that Karen has can be gotten at every place. All right, is there anything actually cool here? Nothing that I want now. Although, even then, like, I find myself hard-pressed to actually change the music in the hideaway. Because if you notice, every time I change it, I pretty much change it back immediately because I like the more slower, relaxing ones. A track like this actually would be fine. So, I don't know. And again, Payback's another example of kind of like a basic, kind of boring side quest because I just go talk to two people and that's it. I believe that's it.
What can I do without sweet water and oil of talc?
Milady, I come bearing gifts.
Gifts? Whatever is the occasion.
Kaboom.
Oh my. Clive, you really have outdone yourself.
Otto asked me to give it to you. To settle the hideaway's debt with the Veil. And to compensate you for the time it took us to do so.
You disappoint me, Clive. I thought you might finally be warming to me. Tell Otto he can keep his baubles. I tried to tell him as much the first time around. The man owes me nothing, nor does the hideaway. My contribution to the restoration effort was made freely and willingly. It was the least I could do.
You once told me Sid did you a kindness. I'd like to do the same. Please, accept it. For my sake. And for Otto's. For all of us. For all you've done.
It is rather fetching, isn't it? Very well. Otto is lucky to have you, Clive. I doubt anything could ever replace his son. But you and the others at the hideaway are the closest thing he has to family.
Otto had a son.
Long ago, yes. Sid told me Otto lost him when he was just a boy, and blamed himself for not being able to stop it. I don't know how it happened, whether there was anything he could have done, but it was clear that it weighed heavily on him.
I didn't know.
How could you have? I doubt anyone did. Besides Sid, I've never met a man more keen to bear his sorrows in stoic silence. An ill habit, given that both have always been surrounded by friends desperate to help them.
I'm beginning to see that. Goat will want to know the stones were delivered. If he's still with us.
Yeah, no kidding. If he's still with us. Karen probably, killed him.
Goat. Still alive, I see. So Lady Karen accepted the ruby.
Ah, about that. I tried my best, but she was just too stubborn to take it. She threw it right back in my face, in fact, and told me I could stick my stupid stone where the sun don't shine.
Karen refused payment.
I hope it wasn't something I said.
I'm sure you were as tactful as ever. Let me see what I can do.
Now I need to talk to her too?
Wonderful. I hope you have better luck than I did.
Bruh. Goot's just incompetent. He's giving me so much extra work. Like, my guy.
She was building a ship.
Just be better at bookkeeping. You had one job. One job, and you can't do it. And you were given a second job, and you couldn't do it. Ah, Torgal's here. That's so funny.
Lady Karen, Goat tells me you weren't happy with our offer. Would you prefer the debt was repaid in coin?
What debt? I don't recall lending any of you like my hard-earned gil. I may have tossed a talent or two in the Hideaway's coffers, but those were donations, and you can hardly call it charity if you go asking for it back.
Of course not. But one good turn deserves another. And our circumstances have changed. Surely you wouldn't shun the gratitude of a pauper who happened to have become a prince.
Oh, so you're a prince now, are you? Fine. But I'm selling it and taking what I'm owed, then you're getting the rest whether you like it or not. Where'd you even get this? A decent trader might nab 1,000 talents for a star ruby. A canny one, meanwhile, might claim it were nicked from the belt of Sid the Outlaw himself and ask twice as much. Might be I already have a buyer in mind. Might be you even know her. A fine continental maid whose beauty's only eclipsed by a guile in commerce. You wouldn't mind, would you?
Not at all. Just be sure to tell her that it's always a pleasure doing business.
Kaboom boom. Now, we just gotta talk to Goat one more time. Maybe. Otto!
I hear you ended up delivering all 3 stones. Thanks to this lump.
Yeah.
I sometimes wonder what I pay you for.
Speaking of which, I still haven't been paid last month's wages.
Oh, so you remember what's owed to you then? Get your ass behind that disc of yours and don't get up before those ledgers are square.
Right away.
I've seen that before.
You have, yeah. Plenty of times. It was the only goblet Sid ever used. Either out of habit, or because the filthy sod couldn't be bothered to find a clean one.
I knew so little about him.
Like most people.
Martha and the Dame both seem to have fond memories of him.
I bet they do.
How long did you know Sid before he...
Before he died. 20 summers, give or take. Back in the day, I was a purser on a trade ship, which is where I met him. He bought passage to, I forget where. And having nothing better to do on the long nights, We sat up drinking Island rum till the morning bell dragged me back to my duties. Quit my post not long after that, on account of making a fine maiden's belly fat. But me and Sid stayed close, promising we'd one day sail the seas again. That was before fate stepped in and said she was having none of it. The magic woke inside my son soon after his first name day, and there was no hiding his knack.
Couldn't you and your family have?
My family were the ones who summoned the constable, wanted the monster taken away. I couldn't turn my back on him, forget what I felt, and I couldn't for the life of me understand how they could. Luckily, Sid was of the same mind as me. It was him who stood beside me when all I wanted was to tear the whole world down. Him who cried for me when I had no tears left of my own. Him who swore he'd do everything he could to stop it from happening again. And he was true to his word, too. Left the Royal Army once and for all. His ranks, his ribbons, gone. Just like that. Threw away everything he had. All to right a wrong that no one else had the courage to face. I knew then I'd follow that man to the ends of the earth.
That goblet looks just like the Holy Grail from Indiana Jones. I only know that because I just watched rewatched Last Crusade a couple of days ago.
He was always too clever for his own good, was Sid. Saw the world for what it really was, while the rest of us were content to go along with the lie we were shown. And it can't have been easy, bearing that burden alone. But he didn't let it stop him. He never lost faith in what he believed was right. And that gave us faith in him. Faith he'd steer us true. So I swore to myself that I'd always be right behind him, ready to catch the stubborn sod, if ever he should fall. But I couldn't even do that. Ignore me, just the ramblings of a tired old man. Leave that lot. I'll tidy it up in a bit.
This is Sid's handwriting. Dear Otto.
I may be drunk, but I wanted you to know this place would be fucked without you. Love you, you grumpy old sod.
This note.
What about it?
Sid was right. Without you, we'd all be lost.
He should have bloody well said so then. Just once. Before he went. But then, why would he? Him, or anyone? I'd only have told him to piss off. You're wrong, though. Both of you. It was never just me keeping the hideaway afloat. It was all of us. I just shove people in the right direction. I barely seem to be able to do that anymore.
Would you rather go at the helm?
Well, maybe I've got a few more years left in me.
I'm going to hold you to that, Otto.
Before you go, Sid would have wanted you to have this.
But that's...
This'll do me just fine. Thanks for the ray of sunshine. I'll see if I can't pay you back.
Already have.
Oh, that took a little bit longer than I thought, but like a good backstory and all that. It's good to have all that still. And woohoo! It's been a little bit since we've gotten one of those. We'll still go out
Oh, I
a little
wasn't
bit more.
expecting you back so soon. Your benefactors are a generous lot.
Only one
And
is...
yours.
That's not even that useful, bruh.
All done?
It's just not that useful. I'm disappointed. Ah! But I guess next time is going to be an exciting time. How long do we... Yeah, you get to see like, ooh, look at that, a little bit of, whoa, a little bit of area down
Come
there.
on.
Like, oh,
Fly, Ambrosia.
fancy, fancy. What? Oh, yeah, no, that's later. That's later. I saw that. I was like, ooh, ooh. But yeah, we'll be there.
This used to be a trade route for merchants crossing the Scars, till the Republic laid a new road wide enough to let wagons pass, and all official traffic moved there.
Leaving this one for those living outside the law.
Oh, like me.
Indeed. I doubt we'll be the only outlaws on the trail today.
I think the law is for cowards, and real men don't listen to it. It's just a bunch of suggestions, anyways. I don't care. I'm 4 levels higher than y'all. Y'all aren't worth it. Y'all give me like 10 AP. That ain't enough to justify it anymore. I'm in the big boy world where I need big boy AP. And we'll end the video by talking with these flunks.
Really? It's as bad as that?
Oh, aye. There's trouble up ahead. And too much of it for us to handle.
I take it there's danger on the road.
What about this fearsome-looking fellow? You think he'd be equal to the task?
Oh, no doubt. Assuming he's willing to hear us out. Well met, friend. My brother and I have been tasked with finding a merchant's missing cart. You seen it by any chance?
How does a merchant misplace his cart?
Oh, the man's a coward. When he thought goblins might come a-snarling, he ran, leaving his livelihood abandoned in the pass.
He sent the two of us to fetch it, but it's gone. Now, I'm not much of a thinker, but I know the work of thieves when I see it.
My brother's right on all accounts. And by my estimation, the bastards are lying in wait just down the road.
We may have seen our share of action, true, but we've not got the skill in arms to boldly brave an ambush.
You, however, have the look of a man who needn't fear a band of backwater ruffians. What do you say? Will you help us out? Chances are they'll come for you either way. But if you promise to lend us a hand, at least you'll pocket a reward for your troubles.
Alrighty, let's do
Well,
this
if I'm
and
going to
then,
have
well,
to deal with them
except
anyway.
this and end the video.
You've clearly got a fine head on those broad shoulders.
We're lucky you came along.
Oops, I did not mean to hit that.
Now, hoping to make a heavy purse in Boklad, our merchant friend loaded his cart with as much as it would carry. Reckon he won't be forking over the rest of our fee if we don't find those goods. So, while you're seeing to those bandits, you keep your eyes open.
All right. Just don't expect me to drag the cart out of there myself.
No. You can leave the cart to us. You just put an end to those bandits and point us in the right direction. You do that, we'll take care of the rest.
Huh. Well, because the video's over. So, bye.